Hey everyone, this is a first ever, a live interview with Bitunix. On the line right now, I have the business development manager of Bitunix. Reki, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you all. It's a pleasure to be today with you and your guys.
Th-
So thank you again for the invitation.
This is great. This has never been done before. I don't know, have you ever done an interview before with a YouTuber?
No, not really, not really. And actually, I just, the only reason I do it is because it's you.
Great. Well, my guys trade on other exchanges too, like Margex and BingX and stuff, and I just always favor your exchange. And there's a lot of things I like about it. And Reki, I'm going to show you something that once I show you, you're never going to unsee it. Are you ready? Do you see the volume here?
Yeah.
That is what we call the Bitunix boob. If you look at it and you play music, it doesn't it look like a boob, like in a strip club? I didn't want to bring that out right away, but once you see it, you can never unsee it.
Oh, fuck, you're right. And even the nipple on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's epic. All right, so I bet you're all going to be talking about that back at the office today.
Yeah,
Anyway,
for,
all right, so tell me some of the things that makes the exchange really unique. Like I don't really use the split screen feature, okay? And I know like there's a split screen feature. Can you use it to trade like two tokens at once, or can you tell me a little bit about that and how to do it?
yeah, sure thing. So if you click on the window which shows one, you basically can open as many windows you want. Um, this really depends on you, right? Like if you want to go for four, like let's try out four if you want.
Four. So that's one of these.
That one's good. Yeah, that one's good.
Oh my god,
So
that's craziness. Okay.
yeah,
I never
so the
ever use this like this.
yeah. Actually, since we launched this, is getting super popular because I mean, at the end of the day, that's the thing, right? You have like many coins or tokens at the same time, and currently in the market, only very few exchanges allow this. So let me briefly explain like the basics of this. So first of all, you have on the top left BTC USDT, and then in this case, you have four of them, the same coin, right? But you
Right.
can change it, right? That's it. Just choose any token you want.
Let let me see. Go ahead. All right, so
Okay, so
AVAX.
okay, great. So right now, as you see, this one is highlighted by the green
Yes.
square, right? So that means that you are trading on AVAX now. So if you, let's say you want to switch to the one on the top right, you just need to click on the top right chart, and that's it. Like,
So if I want to trade, if I want to change
yeah,
something, let's say I want to go to Ethereum
okay.
in this
But
chart.
let's change now the chart on the right.
Okay, this one.
Yeah, and click on it. Yeah, let's say I don't know, Ripple or ADA or whatever you want.
No, ADA is AIDS.
Fair enough. Fair.
Cardano.
Okay, and there you go. So as you
Oh,
see, every time you change, like you click on one of the chart, you will see on the right as well that it changed, right? So you can directly trade directly
this is
on
wild.
the.
And the time frames would just be on all of them.
Yes, I mean you can set all the setting you want. Like right now, you have it simultaneously, so every single chart are on the same time frame, same timeline, and so on. But you can customize it up to you. Like
Some
let's say, for
people
example,
may
you don't want.
some people
Yes.
may want to do that, but I would like to keep it simple. You know?
Yeah.
So all right, so let's say I want to do just two. So if you want to go back to one, obviously it's this little square, you go to one. But if I want to do two, I could do the
Yeah.
configuration like this, and I can
Correct.
do Bitcoin, let's say Bitcoin here, and I can put just highlight this.
Yeah.
I've been trading 8 years, okay, and I've never done a split screen like that because Bitcoin and Ethereum almost run the same. So look
Yeah.
at this. Wow, that's amazing. And so what we like to do is we love this feature where we can edit the time frames. We like to use the
Yeah.
6 hour, the 1 hour, the 15 minute, the 5 minute, 3 minute, and then the 1 minute. The 1 minute is for entertainment only. It's like looking at the giant Bitunix boob. But the 3 minute is where we take direction from the 6 hour and the 1 hour, but the 3 minute is where we strike. So
Yeah,
it's a really nice setup like this. So I could, wait a minute, I could have, because I want this to be not only an interview with you, but I want this to be an experience for all my traders. And by the way, for anybody that's not trading on this, there's a link below. There's still no KYC and no VPN required, right, in general?
correct.
Okay, good, good. So I could have the 1 hour here and literally, wait, how would I have the 1 hour here and trading on the 3 minute?
Okay, fair enough. So for that kind of settings, you need to go on option. I mean, if you want, we can go on more details today, but it's like
All right, let's
it's
skip
more
that. My guys can
yeah,
figure that out once we got this to
yeah.
get started. So
Here, just a quick explanation about how it goes. Click there again on the
here,
same one.
yep,
You see like symbol, interval, crosshair, time, blah blah blah. If
yep.
you untick, I think it's interval. If I'm not, oh no, it's time. I think then you'll be able to have like let's say two screens of on the same coin. In this case, Bitcoin, right? On 6 hours and 3 minutes at the same time. Yeah, you just need to untick. Yeah, and now choose the time.
Because if my now,
Oh no no,
wait,
sorry, my mistake. My mistake. It's not time. Then it's interval. But you can experiment. You just need to try out like
I
which
didn't
one
even
you.
want to make the whole thing about this, but that's wild.
Okay.
So my people are gonna love that. So
Yeah,
interval, and
you
so
can experiment yourself and you'll
yeah.
find out that you can. There you go.
Oh, this is
There you go.
weaponized. This, you have no idea. My people are gonna go nuts with this because this is exactly how we trade. This is great. This alone, Ricky, is priceless. What do you think is the most exciting thing about the exchange?
I mean, you are one of the OGs on Bitunix, right? All of your community knows and everyone knows, right? So you've been like, we've been through a lot, right?
Yeah,
And I think something very cool that we keep doing is that we don't focus on bullshit, right? We just want to have a amazing trading experience for each of the user. Like for example, you guys, you use a lot like quick enter, quick exit, right?
yep.
So something as simple as that for us is very important to provide like the best and the highest speed possible. So those, I think we are very good on those little details to make everyone's like the most basic trade smoothless. I think we are strong on that. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you, what people love is the instant withdrawals. That's a
Yeah.
big, big thing. Okay, and the other thing is, I had a couple of questions. I don't really care about fees. Okay, but I had somebody ask me, and I guess VIP 7 means I get reduced fees. That's like the highest level, and you get that from the size of your trades and the volume over time, right? That's how people achieve that.
Correct. Correct. So the more you trade, the higher the VIP level you'll get.
Okay, and that saves them money on every trade.
Correct.
Okay, so again, that makes it. So what we're talking about that is, if we look here, right, you can see like my guys, look, 240%, 130% ETH long at 100x. We trade in this crazy way on cross leverage. We want to be in and out fast, and we need the leverage to give us that power. I always tell people that they want to close in a range because they have to cover slippage and fees. And what we do is we love that you have this floating wallet. The wallet actually moves in real time with the trade. But I like to take a screenshot of my back end when I start. And then every trade, I like to teach people wallet building. I mean, that's the whole point. Every trade you should close and add to your wallet. So how do we figure out a number, a percentage that it's absolutely safe to close and be in profit and cover slippage and leverage costs?
Okay.
I know that's a little tough depending on the leverage, right?
Yes.
It's going to vary. Let's say I know 100x is the extreme, and I would tell people, hey, close 20 to 30%. but I know that I can be at 80x and close 10 or 12% and still get out and
Correct.
be in profit. So can you kind of clear this up or explain it? Just, and then I'll shut up, I promise, but I want to get this thought across. Because sometimes people will close, they're up 9 or 10%. They don't realize this. Look, my guys are all 20s, 20, 130, 42%. They don't close at 9 or 10%. Because just for this reason. So maybe you can help explain to everyone and give them a guide.
Okay, to make it very, very simple, like very, very simplified, take in mind that for 100x, you gotta get something around above 12% if you are VIP zero, right? Something above 12%. Let's say if you 50, then it's half of that, right? 6%. So take that as a measure or as a reference. I think that's the simplest way to get it right.
So let's say, all right, on average, let's say we trade around 74 to 80x, right?
Okay.
And what number should they figure to get out? That they would
If you
cover fees and make, and just break out, let's say break out even. What's that number, that guesstimate at 80x?
I think then it's around what 8 to 10% between there. Also, another thing to take into account, I think, so every time you open a trade, there is a indicator that show you the realized profit or fee or whatever, right? So that's the fee of opening the trade or maintenance fee or whatever. So also you can take into account that fee and double it because you have another fee when you close it, right?
Wait a second. I need to see this and understand. Let's just put.
Okay.
I shouldn't do this now because it's my money. But let's
Yeah,
just put.
totally.
Let's just put $10.
Okay.
All
I
right.
mean, I still think the simplest way is just taking account 12% for 100x in total, 12% profit. Above that, if it's 70, 80, just maybe around 9%, I think, above 9% or so, or 10, and that's it. I think that's the simplest way to understand it. But here, as we see
Yes.
like realized PNL, right? In this case, is minus 0.2, right?
Right.
So that's basically the fee of the. Oh, I mean,
Well,
click on
now the
it.
price is moving as well, so
Yeah.
that's not really all the fee. As a matter of fact, I tried to get a
Correct.
screenshot. Here's where we were. Does this help
Yes.
you?
So if you put the mouse click on top of the realized PNL,
Okay.
it will show you like the fees that are being charged to you when you
Right.
open it, right? Like it's closing PNL, funding fee, and transaction fee. Yes. So you can take that in account. No, sorry. Now that I think about it, it's still, I think the simplest way is what I've said
Yeah.
just right before. Just
Let's forget about let's forget about, we're not really talking about fees. We're talking about the number that you need to close above fees to be in profit. So
yeah,
if
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
so would you say that like around 70 or 80x it should be around 15% is a safe number?
For
Or
sure, if you're above 15%, for sure you'll get a profit. So take this in account. Like let's say, for example, if 100 is 12%, 50x leverage is half, right? Which is 6%.
right.
Then something between the middle will be, like around 8, 9, 10, around that number. But to be safe, yeah, if you are 70x, just go for 12% or above. For sure you'll get the profit.
Okay. I don't want to be long right now because the morons are going to wake up in about an hour and they're going to get all excited about crypto and we're going to pump. And I can also tell that by looking at the 1 hour. The bigger the candle, the bigger the move. The smaller the candle, the weaker the move. So that's what's incoming. But anyway, and I've been doing this so long that I use that old BitMEX chart when we have everything here at our fingertips. Oh my God, look at what a degenerate I am. I love this, that it shows the flags, your entries, your exits, everything. Okay? Really, really great. So, Ricky, I'm going to be blunt with you. Tell me what we need to know to kick the crap out of your exchange to make more people winners. I mean, my people win already. I've shown you these, it's crazy, the testimonials. And for everybody else, there's links to Bitunix. Click show more under the video. It takes a minute to sign up. And there's a link to my Discord. Those will be the only 2 links today. But Reki, what do we need to know to beat you?
I think, I mean, that's what you've been doing for all this year, right? Like
Yeah.
teaching like all your community how to get in, how to exit, and so on. Our job is only to provide you a platform, right?
Right.
Like, so our role here is that you have a smooth trade, right? Like actually for us, that you win, that's the best because after all, we only charge the fee. We don't, we don't get the profit from anywhere else. So we are on the same page on this. And again, obviously, how to win? Just follow your trades and have a proper risk management. Like something you just say, it's very useful and crucial for the user. Like how much profit percentage I need to get to be the own profit, right?
Yeah.
So simple things like this make you a winner, I think. And then plus obviously all the content and information you give to your community for that many years, it's just part of the journey, right?
I remember, yeah, I remember when I first started with you guys, your servers would crash. It was crazy. And I would email you, oh, guys yelling at
Yeah,
you and everything, fix this, fix that.
yeah.
And because so many people like the exchange, and you make it so open and available to everyone. That's what's really good about it. You see, this is why I didn't want to be short here. It's that time of
But
Saturday
just
morning. Go ahead.
yeah, just to share with every one of you, you guys really don't know how hard Oracle worked for this. Like he broke his ass just for you guys. Like emailing me like what, more than 20 emails a day, maybe average. Fix
Yeah.
this or not only fixing. I mean, even tips, right? Like you guys know, actually the flash close thing with the sound was
Yeah.
actually Oracle idea.
Thank you. And you know what? The sound is a great idea. Okay, because
Yeah,
you know what? People could even put, let's say, small orders in, right, above or below, and they could sit on the couch and watch TV. And when they hear that sound, they know it's moving. They don't have to
yeah.
stare at every tick, whatever. They know to go and take action. So the sound is epic. Okay, and all the the smoothness of the exchange, I love. I love that there's never an issue with withdrawals. Okay, never ever an issue. I will tell you one thing that you do need to fix. When I go to the
Mhm.
wallet, okay, and I go to deposit, hold on, I want to show you. For whatever reason, okay, I have to, when I go to the deposit page, when I want to scan the QR code with my phone, and this may
Okay.
be a tip for many people at home, I need to do this and go to white mode.
Okay. Why
Yeah,
is that?
my phone won't see the code with this configuration.
Holy,
And
that's a
it's
good.
multiple phones, and I have a S25 Ultra, okay, brand new phone, and it doesn't matter what of my phones, they can't read the QR code here, okay.
Okay.
So
I
yeah,
mean,
that's a big tip. Another thing is when people deposit USDT, it goes straight to futures.
yes.
When they deposit like Bitcoin or something else, it doesn't go straight to futures where they trade. It goes to spot. And spot's kind of like, I explain it like an in-between place. It's a place to deposit and withdraw. USDT goes straight here. I love USDT and the speed, and you guys clear it right away. But when people, and again, I always like to teach when I do my videos. When people deposit, okay, many times it goes to the spot wallet and they need to transfer that money. Okay, and I love that you have up here the simple conversion feature. You guys just added this, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not long ago.
It's just a simple swap of anything, and people can just sign up to do that. Okay, get rid of all their stupid altcoins. But what happens is people need to understand the transfer. And I try to teach people this because it doesn't say anything about this, especially for the newer people that are always onboarding. Okay, so when you deposit anything other than Bitcoin, okay, you need to turn it into USDT with that conversion button and then transfer it all to futures. It's really important that people know that. So, Reiki, I don't know. I've never interviewed an exchange before. I mean, it's been like I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years that I've been with you guys. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been what? Yeah, around 2, 3 years for sure. Like,
Yeah,
it's been so long already. Yeah.
yeah. So, and you guys are ever evolving and changing. I think you have some of the best support in the industry. And the biggest thing is never once have I had a problem getting withdrawal or anything. I mean, you guys really help the people, help the community. I don't even see any negative videos on you guys. And compared to some of the other exchanges out there, okay, this is really important. You know, I just had a really bad exchange, a really bad experience with an exchange, and you may not want to talk about it, and I'm not going to mention them, but I've never had an issue with Bitunix. So what do you guys do behind the scenes to keep it so smooth and effortless?
I think, from the very beginning, as you say, like at the very beginning of Bitunix, we had like whatever crash or whatever, and we were continuously taking tips like from people like you, because after all, people like you represent the community, right? So whatever you tell us, it's what the user are looking for. So that's why I always told you that your feedback is so important to us in order to keep improving. So product obviously is the most important thing, right? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter anything else. The most important thing is that you have a proper place to trade futures, right? And the second thing is the, as you say, customer service. Any like that was like our top two, or with the product top one and top two customer service um, thing to take in account, because at the end of the day, obviously we need to be always 24/7 there, right, for the user, for any issue, like as you say, like withdrawals. Most of the time it's instant, and even in the case there's one time that it might delay like few minutes, you can just contact customer service anytime, and we will be there to solve any issue you have.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So the other thing that I notice is I don't see fake liquidation spikes here. Like I told you, I've been doing this for years. Okay, I used to trade when it was okay to trade on BitMEX. That's where I started. Okay, back in the day with crypto face. And the truth is that there used to be these scam wicks. Like the exchanges, I've seen this on many exchanges. Whoa, it is pump time. Didn't I tell you? They wake up soon. Anyway, Bitcoin does the same behavior all the time. This is what I teach people, especially in my Discord. But oh, I lost my train of thought now. I seen that pump coming. That's why I didn't want to be short. Oh gosh, I totally lost my train of thought. I was distracted by that. I get so excited by the movement, not by the boob, the movement of Bitcoin. Okay, and I bet that's what you're going to bring back today. I'm sure you're going to talk about that in the office, because once they see it, you can never unsee it.
Yeah.
Anyway, are there any new things coming out? Anything that is on the horizon that would be exciting? Any new products coming out that you want to talk about?
Yeah, for sure. So one thing is that,
Well, wait,
first of all,
wait.
yeah.
I messed up. Hold that thought about new products. Scam wicks. You know what I'm talking about?
What is that? Come again?
Scam wicks, where they intentionally try to liquidate people, where exchanges trade against people. That's why I brought up BitMEX. They used to do that there. I don't see that here. It seems smooth and I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm trying to ask you, do you trade against your customers?
Okay, so that's actually a sensitive matter, and I don't want to mention any other exchange
Yes.
after all. But as I mentioned before, I just say it right that we are on the same page, because after all, our revenue, I'm just gonna be very transparent. Like our revenue stream comes from the fees. Like every time you trade, there's a commission, and we earn from that,
Yes.
and that's it. Our For us, that user get profit, it's the best thing that can happen, because after all, that can also provide like a healthy timeline for user to keep trading and so on. Like for us, that user go on loss, it's also a bad thing for us, because when user get lost or get heated and so on, they might stop trading. Again, we are just getting the profit from the fees, and that's it. So we don't really have the need to trade against the user. Like that's not our purpose, right? Like I can tell you that again, maybe some exchanges they might do it because at the end of the day, to be honest, it's a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
But it's not our point. Like we don't care about that. Like we are here to stay for long term. So that kind of quick money doesn't make any sense. Or left behind that, that's basically unethical, right? So
Right.
that's
So the main
not
point of
at all.
what I extract from this, Reiki, is
Yep.
that the more people you want, the exchange wants people to win because the more they win, the more they trade, the more money you guys make.
Correct. Yeah, yeah. To
And
be
and
fair, yeah, that's
and if they like some stupid smaller exchanges would intentionally liquidate people because they were trading against them. The bottom line is that if your people get liquidated and they don't win, then they don't trade anymore, and so it's not in your best interest. It's in your best interest for people
correct.
to win.
Correct.
That's what I believe. That's what I believe too. That's why I love the exchange. I feel it's fair, but people just really need to learn how to leverage trade. There's a fine science to this, and that's what I teach people. That's what my whole channel is about for the past 7 years. So, I mean, I don't want to keep you. I know we're on a different timeline. Tell me about the new things. I interrupted you. Tell me about the new things you were going to tell us about what's coming out.
Yeah, no worries about that. So I know, and again, I agree with you. Like every time you guys trade, I think the best way to trade is on the web version, right? Because obviously it's convenience, fast, easy
Yeah.
to use. But actually, on the phone version, we like 1 week or 2 weeks ago, we are the first exchange that has launched the trading view integration on the app. We are the only one beside obviously trading view. So if you go on the app version, you'll find now that on the chart you have an option like it shows pro version,
Right.
and basically it's trading view. I mean, you don't. I mean, if you don't need to use it for analysis or whatever, but something very cool is that I know you guys use HK candles. You
Yes.
can
I can
switch.
she.
Yeah, so you can switch that on the phone now.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, look, the only people that trade on their phone are people in Mumbai. Okay? Yeah, that's the truth. Okay? We don't trade on it. I tell my people don't trade on the phone. And then it's funny,
I
sometimes
know.
sometimes I'll upload a screenshot where I get like 150% and I close it from my phone, right? So I send them the screenshot from my phone and then I'll say don't trade on your phone. Anyway, I think I just blew up your server.
I mean, fair enough. Or like from my side, it's okay now, but I don't know.
I
But yeah, something I was saying is that for the trading part, I think we will have like for sure new things coming very soon, and I guess we can just leave that for the next video, right?
Okay. All right. That sounds great. And I don't know what happened to my screen. It might be my internet connection.
I think because after all we are on the Zoom plus we are on live and so on, it might have something to do with the
Yeah.
internet or something. Yeah. But
Maybe.
that's why I have it open and it's doing okay.
Yeah. And it's probably on my end. But, Reki, this was great. I mean, I didn't mean to keep you so long. And I'm really a huge fan of the exchange. I mean, I've even simplified my links and I told people, look, this is the exchange to be on. And for new people, okay, this is the exchange. It's the most fair exchange. I like it a lot. And don't trade on your phone. Only close trades on
Fair
your
enough, fair
phone.
enough. Yeah,
Any,
that's what I mean. Like, to follow up maybe or whatever, but at least you have the candles you like. But yeah, trade on the platform, like on the web version for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, that's really important. Anyway,
Yeah.
Reki, I want to thank you so much to take this time to talk to me today. I know you guys are really busy. And just thank you. This was awesome. I'm going to premiere this now.
I mean, it's obviously my pleasure, Oracle, to join you on the Wolves. So hope we can do it again in the future.
Thank you so much, Reki. Everyone, the links are below the video. Click show more or pin to the first comment.